Oh, we back, baby. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Oh my gosh, we got a lot to talk about. Everybody stay tuned. Smash the like button. Canelo Alvarez, I was born ready. Star power dwindling under the new Dazn, or the new-ish Dazn Golden Boy deal. We going to talk about it. There's a lot. Listen, this is going to be a good one. Shooters, I see y'all here bright and early. I'm going to need y'all because this is a sensitive subject to the Cinnabons, you know, and we got to talk about it. Listen. He said explain the glove. Old media is getting destroyed. Let's just start there. Huh? Can we all agree old media is getting destroyed? The Black Channel. Why do the blacks say that Canelo is star power is dwindling? Why would Canelo be dwindling? Old media is getting slaughtered. They are getting slaughtered. Yeah, we gotta talk about the Cinnabons, cause they try to come at your boy Ego, and we gonna see who makes most sense on this stream. Listen, I got my stopwatch. I told you I bought it specifically for the channel, so I'm not gonna let the haters. You know, I got the green screen filter on, so that's why I look all translucent. But it's my stopwatch. I guess I could have got a different color, but it's going down. We're going to explain this Canelo shit, and I promise you, I got my stopwatch. It's going to be a good show. They stop and watch. The haters are mad. When they hate, donate. Bro, it is looking so ugly all around the board. You got Tyson Fury's trainer or whatever manager. They said Kinahan's fleeing. Like, imagine if Wilder, his advisor, was on the run. Like, let's say Al Heyman. So nobody, like, I know Al don't do a bunch of interviews, but can you imagine him not doing interviews because he's fleeing places? Or like Shelly Finkel, you know what I'm saying? We got Tyson Fury Glovegate. You got the DAZN curse. You got Eddie Hearn's bogus schedule. You got Frank Warren's schedule. They said Frank Warren fight did 5,000 views. Bro, I do that on YouTube. How you align with BT? I told you it's a changing of the guard, bro. Pensacola, we talk tonight. How does Frank Warren have fights aired by a network and they said he did 5,000 views average? I do that in my live streams. What do we, you know what I'm saying? Like when the live stream posts and shit, these are like YouTube numbers. And I don't have no overhead. I don't have no big team. I don't have no production and lighting. I don't have no gaffers. I don't have to pay nobody. This is just me. I'm doing the video. Me, that's who. This is crazy. This is crazy. 5,000 views? My Masvidal post-fight video got more than that. Oh, my God. It's looking bad for old media, y'all. Y'all got to pray for them. Old media rejoices as DAZN announces Triple G versus O.J. Simpson. Nah, O.J. a real killer. Triple G ain't gonna fight no fucking O.J. He'll fight Kato Kalin or some shit. He finna fight Jenny McCarthy from MTV Singled Out. Fuck is y'all talking about? Anyway. Oh my gosh. I gotta bake another one. Let's talk about it. I'm ready to go. Hopefully you guys are ready to go. Old media is getting literally bombed on and crucified. So ESPN wrote an article about Canelo Alvarez, and it's shocking. It is shocking. Y'all got to get these likes up. Stop playing with the kid. Get these damn likes up. It is literally shocking to hear what Canelo, the plans are for Canelo or whatever the hell is. You know what I'm saying? It is literally shocking. But we're going to talk about it on this show. Bro, how you have Canelo and all the star power he brought to the table, how do you have a working product where it's Canelo's on pay-per-view, take him off? Hold on. I got to turn this fucking music down. I feel like I'm competing. Listen, how do you have a popular star like Canelo who's been branded in America, comes from Mexico, so he's from Mexico, but he made a name fighting on Mayweather undercards, since he was 19. You know, he's been making his name, and now he's like 29, 30. So he's a decade established in America, and you just fumble the bag like this. What is Dazn doing for real? Shout out to my man Tao, Mr. Felton. Eagles Army. It's looking bad, bro. But before I get started, shout out to everybody who ordered UFC 251. I know the haters is mad, but you guys held it down. I hope you guys enjoyed the card. ESPN Plus. Come see me for your ESPN Plus needs. Just use the link in my description. But everybody who, you know, ordered UFC 251, use my link. I checked and tracked the statistics. We balled out. We balled out. More stuff coming to the channel. I'm going to see what other gear. I need to really get a new computer. So I'm kind of waiting for the new Apples to launch and see what the price points are. But yeah, I'm about to work on getting some new gear for the channel. You know, I invest in my brand. So appreciate y'all. Yeah, I expected a bit more, just being honest, with Usman versus Masvidal. Because Masvidal was talking greasy. And, you know, we all like bought into it. And he just didn't kind of show up with the right strategy. So I'm not even, see, unlike the racists and old media, they're every time a black fighter dominates, they say it's boring unless it's a knockout. You see what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Usman. He did what he had to do. He had to stomp on someone's feet, shoulder checking him and hitting him with the shoulder strike. It was Masvidal who brought that energy and said, I'm a deck you, I'm going to knock you out, boom, boom, boom. They always want, when it's a black fighter, they always want to tear down the win. And just so you guys see the pattern, Masvidal, he lost. He clearly lost. I only gave him the first round, and I was pulling for him to win. I wanted him to win over Usman, and I told y'all that. You know, nothing against Usman. That's just my personal preference. I like the swag of Masvidal, and I think I like a good underdog story. He took the fight on six days notice, so I really was pulling for him, but he didn't show up with the same energy that, you know, that he had got too big for his bridges. You know, taking it in late notice and then letting him zap the energy from you with your back against the cage. But anytime a black person wins and it's the pace is slowed down, they always say, oh, it's boring. Usman is boring. I even seen people, Mayweather started trending. That's actually, shout out to Icy, he boxes. And that's a great point. He said that 20-pound weight cut killed him. That's why it don't make sense. He shouldn't have did that. That's what I'm saying. If you weren't ready and couldn't be ready, I get it. He cashed out. He got a lot of money, but that's what he did because it was kind of like Chavez Jr. versus Canelo. You know what I mean? Chavez Jr. spent so much energy. That's why it's better to stay around your weight. It's better to stay around your weight. You see what I'm saying? Stay around your weight. Be disciplined. Because you never know when you're going to get these sudden opportunities, you know? Anyway, shout out to y'all that ordered that. Let's talk about this Canelo shit. I was disappointed in the effort from Masvidal because the way he built it up and based on his W's, his win streak, I thought he was going to come, like he like blew his wad in the first round, you know what I'm saying? So I can't blame Usman for that. You could tell post-fight he knew he lost because Usman and Masvidal, he said, yeah, we're going to run that back. Yeah, I'll get a couple wins and we can run that back. So maybe it'll be a better fight with the full camp, but I'm not going to hate on Usman for doing what he had to do. Listen, just to prove my point about how they tried to treat black athletes, this ain't the channel for you. This is new media. So if you want to be a culprit of, you know, these double standards against minority fighters and shit, this is not the proper channel. You're not going to like this. But just to prove it, you look at Khabib Nurmagomedov, it's a stylistic bad matchup for the striker in the UFC to fight the wrestler. It usually is. So you look at Khabib Nurmagomedov and you look at Conor McGregor, it's the same type of scenario. Conor's a premier striker, but when a guy has a ground game in the overall wrestling background, you have to nullify that. Punch him, create space, you know, go get a boxing trainer, work on a jab, create distance, close the distance. You have to set it up. You know, if you a UFC fighter, you know what you up against. This motherfucker is a Kurt Angle wrestler or whatever the fuck. You got to find a way around that. You know what you dealing with. So it's no excuse for that, you know. But when it's a black fighter, they say it's so boring. Khabib Nurmagomedov usually fuck you up when he has you on the mat. Usman actually had more of an offense, you know, in general than Khabib Nurmagomedov standing up. And the reason the styles make fights, even in the UFC. You get what I'm saying? Because you look at the Usman versus Colby Covington, that was a better fight action-wise. That was more of a classic fight because Covington's Trump supporting ass, he got good hands stand up, but also he has more of a like control and ground too. You know what I mean? So Usman's 2-0 with Trump supporters because Masvidal had that mask, and so did Colby Covington wear the hat to piss people off and all that. So Usman, he destroying the Trump supporters. That's crazy. The fighters that are Trump supporters, I guess. He 2-0 with them, with MAGA. But anyway, let's talk about this Canelo shit. Let's get it. I'm ready. Let's get it. Listen, I am not going to keep saying this. Y'all better get these likes up. If you enjoy the streams and you enjoy the, you know, how we moving, get them likes up. These streams come at a cost. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm about to get that boy Canelo. Tell me when to get him. Bro. I'm about to get him. Why? Watch this. So let's explain this. Look, I'm blocking this dude. I can't wait. I'm blocking this dude on Instagram right now. He trying to argue with me on this Canelo shit. Look, I gotta block him. Hold on. Let me block him. Look. Hold on. We about to block him. I see. Come on, bro. Let me explain what's going on. His name is Jose. I'm about to block him. Yeah, let me block him real quick. Let me block him. It's about to go down. We about to talk about this Canelo shit. Oh, blocked. Look. Bye, Jose. Blocked him. Look, y'all, I promise you, I only got a certain amount of time, and I ain't got no time to waste. We gonna get to the nitty gritty of this Canelo shit. I promise you that. Come on, Oz. Canelo finna fight Spike Jungle Fever Lee in September. Facts. Yeah, we about to get to the bottom of this. Right here and now, buckle the fuck up. New media. Bro, they always try to come for my throne. Old media is the worst. One of the worst things that old media does is they go against the dawn. They constantly go against new media. You got to know in life when to fold. I have not won every battle that I fought, but I picked myself up off the ground, you know, proverbially, and I come back stronger. Old media, they got to just learn when to call it quits and stop justifying some bullshit. But they don't, because they're man fans. The Cinnabons have gone crazy, and they want to go down with the ship. So be it. I'm the iceberg that sunk the Titanic. You gonna see. Go down with the ship then. Bro, listen. I like Canelo. I think he's a great fighter. He has an awesome skill set. Canelo, this is my opinion. I don't care who's mad. In my opinion, I just gave Canelo props, right? Told you he's a good fighter. He has a good skill set. He's disciplined. He's popular. And he's learning. He's learning on the job, student of the game. I have no problem with that. But if you really want to sit up here and go against new media and make it sound like the stuff that I'm saying doesn't make sense, then we got a different problem, Houston. Canelo, since signing with Dazn, his star power has faded. I don't care how diehard. I don't care if you're from Mexico. I don't care if you're from San Diego, where he lives. I don't care if you're in his gym. I'm telling you what I see, what I feel, and I can prove what I'm saying. Nothing else matters unless you can disprove. You can dislike, but you can't disprove. Bars. So, Canelo's star power Let's do it. Listen, I got time. Today I got time, cuz. Since joining Dazn, since Golden Boy took Canelo, has Canelo's star power risen? Yes or no? We'll start there before I even get started, because I might be able to clip some of these motherfuckers out the channel, me and my shooters, from the gates. I'm not playing no games. New media versus everybody. Let's get it. Simple question. Since joining Dazn app, right? Since joining the Dazn app, has Canelo's star power grown? Yes or no? Has he become a bigger star than he was previously? Has his events or fights become bigger than they were previously? Okay, so far I see everyone agreeing with me, because I would say no as well. Listen, it's over for old media. You could try to, create these false narratives that everybody in the world can see you're lying. It's just what it is. And the funny thing is, when new media says it, see, they're not used to a person in the game that speaks his mind like me, that stick up for the underdog like me. They not used to this in this boxing game, and it's going to be that way, baby. Because before, back in the 90s and the 80s and early 2000s, it was just old media. I wasn't around. I watched boxing, but I wasn't around. I wasn't around at all. So before new media, it was old media ran the show by default, because they had nobody speaking the other side, which happens to be the truth seekers. They didn't have that. You just had old media. So every article was fashioned in a certain way to make whatever the propaganda or the machine wanted to be the case. And I'm going to read the super chats. Keep sending them, but I'm going to have to read them together. I'm getting these thoughts out. Smash the like button. But they fashioned articles to propagate and promote what they wanted. It's a new season. I told you, it's the year of the underdog. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Now old media is caught up like Will Smith and Jada and August Alsina. They caught up in an entanglement, and they can't get out of it because it's digital mob. Y'all know what it is. Digital mob, bro. We out here. We speaking the facts, and the breadcrumbs have already been left for years. This is not something I just woke up and decided to do. I've been at it for years. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote you a manual. So it is years in the making, and now you see old media at its absolute, like, rock bottom. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're getting decimated because they're not being truthful. They're like, we can clearly see the agenda. We can clearly see what you're saying is not true. Canelo Alvarez, how has his star power? I'm open. Listen, yeah, I'm Ego Valley. Y'all getting something different right now. I'm not saying what I say is the highway, like my way or the highway. I'm open to hear you enlighten me. Tell me how Canelo's brand has grown exponentially since being on an app, Dazn. That's it. So enlighten everybody that just said Canelo, his star power has dwindled since signing with Dazn. Tell me how he's grown. Ollie oxen free. Look, I'm waiting. Tell me how Canelo has boosted his rep. Tell me he wasn't doing better numbers at a higher price point on HBO or Showtime. Tell me these things. Tell me there wasn't more of a precedence. Like, oh shit, Canelo's fight. Bro, back in the day, listen, a couple years ago, before Canelo went to Dazn, if Canelo was fighting on a certain date, these other promoters, other staff, they knew not to fight and pit their fights against Canelo. Like, to go head to head, to go heads up with the time. Even if you choose the same date, you better go before us, like in the UK or some shit. But everybody knew not to compete and to concede to a Canelo fight. So if Canelo's fighting back when he was on HBO, Miguel Cotto, I believe Miguel Cotto in my fight with God. That's how Cotto do it. Cotto be whispering, don't he? That motherfucker Cotto be whispering. For my fight with Canelo in New York, I will. That's how Cotto do it. Cotto be whispering on the mic. I'll be like, what? What the fuck did Cotto say? I love Cotto. But I'm like, what the fuck he say? In Yankee Stadium, if I fight with Pacquiao and like motherfucker, what? I need subtitles when Cotto speak. That motherfucker be whispering. And Cotto be whispering on some shit. So when Canelo's fighting whispering ass Cotto, right? You knew to just stay away from the date. You knew that you wouldn't want to go heads up with a Canelo show. This shit right here, right now, the type of opponents and events that they talking about for Canelo, shit. I don't see anybody backing down from no Canelo date if it comes down to it. Bro, ESPN put out an article, freshly written. I made a video about it. It's my last video, right? Oh, he angry. Look, they angry. I'm gonna let you. Bro, he said, "Who the fuck are you, bitch?" But you on my channel. That's just stupid. So you just clicked. So I'm stranger danger, but you clicked on my shit. Listen. Should he stay in the chat? Yes or no? He says, "Who the fuck are you, bitch?" Like, what is that doing? So we gonna stop talking about Canelo because you said that? Listen, do y'all want him to stay in the chat? Did he come with some heat, with some bars? Should he stay in the chat? That's all I want to know from the super chatters. He said, "Who the fuck are you, bitch?" Like, okay. You know, YouTube, bro, this fucking screen sucks. Hold on. Let me switch out of this screen. This YouTube, like, stream manager screen, it suck. It stank. This screen sucks. It just keeps freezing. So I can't even see what y'all saying right now. So give me a second. Oh, y'all blocked him? Y'all blocked him? Let him stay? Fuck no. My shooters got rid of that. Cancel that. Get these peons out of here. No, Kamal, don't do that. Listen, I'm going to start removing shooters. Don't be blocking and unblocking people. You got to follow suit. If the shooters blocked him and he was someone causing a disruption, then don't unblock him. That's doubling up on the work. We come on. We ain't doing all that. He got blocked for good reason. There was no reason to unhide him. So don't do that. Just if the shooter made a decision to block him and it was obviously not an accident, then we got to let that ride. Don't go against your fellow shooters. Just leave that motherfucker blocked. Listen, I'm not here for it. Like these like distractions, because now I don't get to say what I'm trying to say. So anyway, ESPN has a fresh article. Canelo Alvarez. And it's unbelievable. It's not unbelievable for real if you know Canelo's recent career or his career in general, but it's unbelievable that this is what it's come to. It's sad that this is what it's come to. Hold on. I gotta revamp the screen. The haters is mad. Bro, y'all gotta get them likes past 100 because the haters they won't stop. So y'all can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. Bro, I'ma destroy old media in this chat. They angry, but they can't explain otherwise. That's it. No, it says Kamal. It says you unhit him. It says because he had already got blocked, and then you went back and I guess tried to block him. So it says unhidden by Kamal. So it had already been done. So you guys got to pay attention to them steps. Listen, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, yo. Oh my gosh, like I can't even see the chat. Wow. Can y'all see me this whole time? Hold on. This is crazy. YouTube got to fix this, bro. I'm just gonna look on my phone because I have no idea. I can't even really read the chat like that because it's frozen. So I'll look on here to see what y'all are saying, and hopefully it clear up. Okay. You guys can see me. Okay. So, ESPN has an article. It says, promoter, if Canelo fights in September, he's going to make less. That's a direct quote from the article, right? Says he's going to make less. Canelo hasn't agreed to anything. This is from Eric Gomez, president of Golden Boy. But obviously, because there's not going to be a gate, automatically he is going to make less. He gets part of the gate. The sponsors are not around also. A lot of sponsors don't want anything. They don't want to do anything right now. What? Bro, I got a Disney sponsor, and y'all balled out with that UFC 251. So what does he mean there's no sponsors? Businesses still have to, obviously they got to make modifications during the pandemic. How am I a YouTuber and I still got my sponsorships? But according to Golden Boy, Canelo has to take a pay cut because there's no live gate, no crowd, and no sponsors. But how do I have sponsors still? I still have all of my sponsors. Okay, Canelo's a multimillionaire with the most lucrative sports contract in history. How do I have my sponsors? Like Golden Boy saying, oh, we can't give you the best fights with Canelo because he doesn't have his sponsors. But I'm an independent YouTuber without a massive team, without massive backing, and I have all my sponsorships. I have the same opportunities that I had before the pandemic. Okay, Miguel, hot seat. All right, hold on. I waited for you, Miguel. Oh my gosh, shooters, please. Do not block anybody in this fucking chat, please. I don't even care. Like, listen. I need the shooters to stand down because we have to make examples out of the people. Just stop blocking them. I'm getting tired of seeing people get blocked. Just stop blocking them for right here because I can't even run the chat. Stop blocking people. I don't even care. Just let them all talk shit until we determine that they need to be blocked. Please, can we get that? Can we get that for the sake of the chat? Just nobody block anybody. Just nobody. Just don't block anyone until we all get to them dying in the hot seat and then they get blocked. Can we just all agree to that? Because every time I try to get someone, the shooters is clipping them. Like, let me work. Where is this fool? What's his name? His name is Miguel De La Fuente. Okay. You said I'm a hater. Explain. And you're on the shot clock. That shouldn't be hard to explain. So I'm going to give you 45 seconds. Miguel De La Fuente. Starting. Look. Where Miguel at? Show your face. Show your face. I got the shot clock. Bro, they're not going to waste my time. I got the shot clock. Shooters, chill. Look. Where's this Miguel dude? I'm trying to cook these boys. Y'all got to let me cook them. Bro, where's Miguel? You got 45 seconds starting. All right, Miguel. We just going to keep talking. I'm going to send Miguel to hell. I'm going to send you to hell. Where's Miguel at? Miguel going to hell, bro. You up out of here. 30 more seconds, Miguel. You said I'm a hater. Explain. What have I said? I barely even started talking. He responded. What? Where he at? I never said you was a hater. All right. 28 seconds. Block him. Now, I just looked at you, said hater. With no explanation. Block him. Now you can block him. Because he's wasting everyone's time. Now he's saying, I said this is the haters club. I don't care what 28 seconds you got clapped. You see how he's trying to switch up now? I never said you were a hater. It's this easy for new media. See? See, shooters, when y'all let him live for 28 seconds, you see how fun this gets? You see how fun this gets? Now he backing off the block. He said, I said this is the haters club, LOL. All I see is people talking shit about Canelo. That's why I chill. Block him. Now he can get blocked. Oh, business brain. You see, bro, people aren't talking. See, listen, this is what the Cinnabons do. Or diehard boxing fans, when they're not boxing fans, they're just a fan of one person. What they do is, the moment you have a criticism or a concern or whatever the case is, even if it makes all the sense in the world, they say, oh, you're hating on this guy. Nobody's hating on Canelo. Nobody is hating on him. We're asking, are these good fights for Canelo? Are these fights that fans want to see? Is Canelo's star power? So if you can't have an honest, objective conversation, that's your bad. Icy, communicate, discommunicate, excommunicate whatever conversation you're having, arguing with people. Please don't, because it's distracting from what we're doing. Icy, stop that conversation with whoever. Just call it a draw or whatever you guys got to do. Because I don't want to hear these sidebar conversations and he's trying to, because then I'm going to have to put someone in the hot seat. So just stop it. Just stop it. Yeah, when they hate, donate. Next. So anyway, they're all here trying to cause distractions. It's okay. It's okay. Has Canelo's brand grown since being with Dazn? That's what we're arguing. That's what we're arguing. Has it grown? I'm saying something that's so obvious and so basic, yet old media can't stomach it because new media was right. And it's true. So as a result, they're trying to have all these sidebar conversations. His brand has not grown. If his brand had grown and he was bigger than what he previously was, then name a fight that he's did that's as good as the Cotto fight in terms of anticipation, box office success, those things, like events. This ESPN article that they have written. wait, there's more. Hold on. Let me find it. I want to pull it up. I really want to pull it up for you guys. This ESPN article is saying Canelo's taking a pay cut. Watch. We're not closing the door on anybody. Canelo is always available to fight the best. He always wants to fight the best. Golden Boy president is lying. Eric Gomez is lying. You cannot keep saying Canelo wants to fight the best, but you're not making the best fights. No one believes you. Errol Spence was in a car crash where he could have lost his life. And they are talking about he is training to fight Danny Garcia next. Canelo, and that's in a pandemic. Canelo has absolutely no excuse to not be fighting or not be linked to fighting better fights than anything. If anybody in this whole boxing game is deserving of a tune-up fight, I would say it's probably Errol. He had a great 2019. Block Logan. I don't even care. He doesn't even get. Just block him. Block him. Yeah, block him. No, he doesn't. He's not worthy of my hot seat. The hot seat is really an honor for old media because it collects some time. $10 watch Canelo for his whole career. Bro, it costs $10. It costs more than $10 to watch Canelo a month. What the fuck you mean $10 you watch him for his whole career? See, that's just too stupid. Bro, it costs $20 a month for DAZN. He says for $10 I get to watch Canelo for his whole career. That doesn't even make sense. The shit is $20. Anywho, Golden Boy could no longer say that Canelo wants to fight. Listen, this is what Golden Boy president said. We're not closing the door on anybody, Gomez said. Canelo's always available to fight the best. He always wants to fight the best. Then if he's available to fight the best and wants to fight the best, then how come every name that has been linked to Canelo, majority of them have been horrible? So he's always available to fight the worst fights that no one wants to see. So you can't even say that. How do you keep saying he wants to fight the best, but he's not fighting the best, and he's not rumored to be fighting the best? The walls are closing in, people, whether you want to admit this or not. Someone said Canelo never wants the tough fight. See, old media, they could try to create these narratives that nobody believes. Bro, I swear if I didn't read this, I wouldn't believe it. I'd be like, man, you lying. Listen to this next part. Canelo finna fight Lil Penny Hardaway at 169.90. Hey, you tripping, bro. He said Little Penny, that Chris Rock shit. I'm done. Bro, I wouldn't even believe this unless I read it. This is ESPN. Bro, this is unbelievable at this point. Golden Boy president also said that middleweight Jason Quigley and Toriano Johnson would be in consideration for a Canelo fight. They are both promoted by Golden Boy. It's over. It's over. I dare Golden Boy to make this fight. Look, Jason Quigley, because I know it's blurry. That's why I don't have the right lens. I don't have a macro lens so that zooms in and all this shit. But trust me, it's on ESPN. I got a video that I did on this same topic. The link's over there so you guys could do the research. Bro, it says, shout out to my boy Icy because he sent me this too, and my other man sent me this. Gomez said that middleweights Jason Quigley and Toriano Johnson would be considered for Canelo's next fight. All right. No disrespect to Jason Quigley. I respect fighters. No disrespect to Toriano Johnson. I dare Golden Boy to make those fights. We'll see. You said Canelo's the face of boxing. I dare you to make the fights. That's a dare from ego. I double dog dare you to make that fight. Jason Quigley from Australia, who has he's a prospect that lost last year. I dare you to make that fight. Bro, you can't just throw Canelo in there with some random guy from Australia, LJ neighbor and shit. Well, you have to be an Australian we know, like fucking Hugh Jackman, Wolverine or some shit. Like, can it be like an Aussie we know, like Chris Hemsworth, Thor or some shit? What the fuck, man? I'm done. Old media finna, bro. Like this might be the worst year for old media yet. Jason Quigley or Toriano Johnson from the Bahamas. I interviewed Toriano Johnson back in the day. You know, I don't doubt that they're cool guys, but bruh, for a Canelo fight, this is the face of boxing, bro. Listen. All the Cinnabons, kiss my ass. If you a Man fan and you can't just call it quits and pack it in, kiss my whole ass. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the Canelo, the racially charged racist Canelo fans claimed that they hated Floyd Mayweather. They claimed this. They hated Floyd Mayweather because he was according to them, not me. They said he was a cherry picker. He waited for guys to get old. So he's a cherry picker. Canelo might fight Jason Quigley or Toriano Johnson, a fight that nobody has asked for. They said Mayweather waits for guys to get old, even though Pacquiao's younger than Floyd Mayweather, even though he's younger than him. Canelo just fought Kovalev, who looked washed, got washed by Dre twice. Andre Ward washed him twice, stopped him in the second fight. Then he knocked out Eleider Alvarez, or got knocked out by Eleider Alvarez. Then outboxed Eleider Alvarez, and did what he had to do to win. Never knocked him down or nothing. He just, good boxing. No knockdowns, no stoppage. Eleider Alvarez dropped him 3 times and stopped him. Dre Ward hurt him and stopped him. Dre Ward beat him before that, right? Shout out to my man, Gennaro Carrillo. Smash the like button, absolutely. So they said Floyd waited for people to get old and out of prime like Shane Mosley and boom, 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 right? Kovalev damn near got stopped by Anthony Yard, and then on a quick turnaround, that's who, and with rehydration clauses, that's who Canelo fought. Canelo also fought a child predator, Carlos Baldomir. He was 41. He fought Shane Mosley when he was 40. Right? When Mayweather fights Tenshin Nasukawa, who was coming up in an exhibition, might I add, that doesn't go on his record. They said, oh, he's fighting some guy from several weight classes up, or, you know what I'm saying, a smaller guy. But Canelo fought Jose Cito Lopez, a guy who was coming up and had a war with Victor Ortiz that he was losing on the scorecards. Bro, look at Canelo's whole career. So how do the Cinnabons have all this energy and negativity to say about Floyd Mayweather, but then justify Canelo even having options like this? Listen, I don't care we're in a pandemic. Bro, like I said, if anybody is deserving of a tune-up fight, it's Errol Spence, because unrelated to boxing, he almost lost his life in a car accident. So I would advise, probably the smarter, foolproof plan would to not be fight Danny Garcia. You see what I'm saying? The foolproof plan would be to, like, hey, I'm going to take it easy, take a tune-up. But Errol Spence is such a dog. It looked like he about to fight Danny Garcia, and he already in shape right now. Credit to Errol Spence. I mean, there is some risk just because of the accident, you have to figure it out on the job if you get hit and it feels different or some shit. But credit to Errol for being a savage and a dog. Meanwhile, Canelo, Golden Boy keeps telling you that they want him to, or he wants to fight the best, but when is that happening? Bro, it's over. The walls have closed in on Canelo. The walls have closed in, bro. We see that's cap. And Dazn allowing it, Golden Boy allowing it, it's over. Canelo's, he's popular, whatever popularity, but it's not going to grow like this. Not in this digital age. Not in this digital age and digital space. Bro, Jason Quigley, really? That's what it's come to? That's what it's come to for Canelo's career? And it's so ironic because these are the same fans that said Mayweather was a cherry picker and all this extra shit. It's so funny how that works. So funny. So Canelo, how is this even a thing that Canelo has, how is it even a thing that Canelo has a guy like Andrade aligned with the same people and he's looking at Quigley and Toriano Johnson? And you can't even just blame the pandemic, because before the pandemic, they were looking at a lot of these same names. They were looking at this a lot. Ryota Murata, that name was rumored to be someone that Canelo was considering before the pandemic was even known about. You see what I'm saying? Guys like John Ryder, his own trainer mentioned that name well before the pandemic. Actually, I could, bro, I'm so in tune with boxing. Oscar Valdez had that tough fight with Lopez, and that day, reporters, the videos are on YouTube, asked Eddie Reynoso, and he dropped like a 5-man list. So if you look at that Oscar Valdez fight, that was a live fight. So clearly it was before the pandemic. And that's when Eddie Reynoso mentioned John Ryder and Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Saunders and stuff. So clearly it was before the pandemic, because the interview had a bunch of media, which a bunch of media can't even go to the fights right now, right? So that's a representation that this was before the pandemic, because I remember the exact scenario and setting in which this interview took place. So you can't blame this on the pandemic. You can't blame this. You can't blame this. Smash the like button. You can't blame this on the pandemic. They wanted so bad for Canelo to be the Mexican Mayweather And it's funny that people are envious of the black fighter Floyd Mayweather. They all got negative shit. Like De La Hoya wrote letters about Floyd need to leave the sport and get the fuck out of here. You ruined boxing. But they're trying to have like a watered down, strategic, build you up to success, fake ass Mayweather blueprint. And Mayweather never did all this, by the way. But according to the fans, the man fans, they'll say Floyd Mayweather avoided Margarito and avoided Paul Williams, shit like that. But Canelo actually became a franchise champion rather than fight his mandatory. When did Mayweather have Margarito as his mandatory, and then he became a franchise champion rather than fight Margarito or Paul Williams or Costa Zoo or whoever that people said Mayweather didn't fight, or Prince Nassim? You see what I'm saying? But then when Canelo and Golden Boy are literally doing this in your face, now all of a sudden the narrative has changed and people are like, oh, Floyd did it, so Canelo's just caught. No. If Canelo, he's his own person, his own career, he don't give credit to Floyd for anything, So why Canelo has his own independent career? Why is he doing this? Bro, it's just ever since Canelo went to Dazn, it's been slim pickings, and his brand he's robbing the bank with no mask. He out here getting paid, so that's cool for him and his family. But in terms of boxing, you're not getting the fights. You're not getting the fights that are motivating the fans, and everyone sees it. So Golden Boy, they could say, oh, he wants to fight the best. Okay, then fight the best. Fight Charlo. Fight Better Biev. Fight Caleb Plant. Fight Demetrius Andrade. Fight Benavidez. Otherwise, it's cap. Here's another thing. Look at the games that Golden Boy has tried to play, and now the chickens have come to roost. Golden Boy put out this narrative that Canelo really wanted to fight Caleb Plant. Remember? They did it days before Caleb Plant had a scheduled fight against Vicente Fainbutts or whatever, a hometown Tennessee fight. So it's his first fight in a hometown. Too bad they're alienating Ryan. He got that work. Shout out to my man Matt. Facts. No, but check this out. Caleb Plant was signed up to have a hometown Tennessee fight against, his title defense against Vicente Fainbutts, right? During the fight week, so before the fight on Saturday or whatever it was, before the fight, Golden Boy randomly came out and says, we want to fight Caleb Plant against Canelo. All the Canelo Cinnabons and Man fans, they ran with it because this was an opportunity to try to make Al Heyman a black advisor, PBC, and Caleb Plant, look bad, a PBC fighter, look bad, and make it look like Caleb Plant was ducking smoke. That's what they tried to do. Then, now we're in a pandemic, and if you're mentioning names like Toriano Johnson and Quigley for Canelo, why don't they go back to Caleb Plant? You know why? Because they never wanted to fight Caleb Plant, and that much is apparent. And Caleb Plant is an animal, and he's disciplined. And if you go to his Facebook or his Instagram, you will see this is the case. He's in shape. That's why. Look at the man. This is pandemic Caleb. You see a six-pack. You see him in the streets of Las Vegas, and you see him working. This is why they don't want to fight Caleb Plant, because he's no Sergey Kovalev. He's not going to be drinking vodka and alcohol and not staying in shape and kicking dogs and following women home. He's happily married. He got a beautiful wife. He got some nice cars, and he's real serious about his career. Shout out to my man Caleb Plant. This is why they're not trying to fight Caleb Plant. But the week of Caleb Plant's hometown homecoming fight, Golden Boy tried to make it look like they wanted to fight Caleb Plant. Do you think Caleb Plant, who's walking down the street shirtless, diesel, in shape, great boxer, great skill set, right? Champion at 168, you can see, you're looking at him and seeing he's in shape right now. Does anybody in their right fucking mind think that Golden Boy reached out to Caleb Plant? You can't. So you gotta say, oh, he wants too much money. How can you say that if you never even reached out to him? And tell you what, I know Caleb Plant. If y'all really want to get funky, I could reach out to him. And ask if Golden Boy has contacted him. But we already know. Yo, what up, Fight World? Can y'all hear me? Yo, can you guys hear me? What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Oh, that's dope that it let me pick up the stream without restart. Because if I had to restart from the top, then I wasn't gonna stream. You guys hear me though? Okay, well that's good to know that that's an option where I can. It's something I got to get a new iMac, bro, because I need more memory. Because I guess these streams are too taxing and it beats up the memory, and then it'll just freeze. Like I've never had no other program freeze my whole iMac. All this editing software I got, none of it does it except for on the streams. So I think where the streaming is headed, they're just like memory hogs. And it start freezing up where you can't do nothing. But we back. Anyway, let's keep on it. If y'all could smash the like button. I'm having to do hella extra to try to get this stream cracking. Get them likes up. Come on. But I'm glad it let me pick it up right there. That's good. Excuse me. So anyway, the bottom line is Canelo Alvarez, since being with Dazn, his star power has dwindled down. And Golden Boy could keep saying that he's willing and wants to fight everyone, but now it's almost like telling the chick, trying to sell a chick a dream. You get what I'm saying? You could tell her, oh yeah, I want to be with you and I'm gonna ask you to marry me, but after so many years, the chick is just gonna expect you to actually do it. Instead of you guys have been dating 15 years and you still haven't popped the question. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's looking like for Canelo. They could keep saying Canelo wants to fight the best, but you got to be able to make the best fights. Like you can't just keep saying I want to make the best without actually doing it. Canelo versus whoever they're talking about. I mean, this is unheard of for somebody who's supposed. You like really analyze what I'm about to say. Canelo Alvarez has not lost technically. I understand people have varying opinions about if he really lost for real. But technically, he has not lost since the Mayweather fight. And everyone loses to Mayweather. So technically, Canelo has not lost since 2013. 2013. And how does Dazn and Golden Boy have a fighter who keeps winning and ain't lost except for Mayweather, which we all know everyone loses to Mayweather. That's considered forgivable, right? Mayweather loss is a forgivable loss, and his star power is plummeting, and he's winning still, or at least on paper. You know, that's a bad sign. That shows that he's being mismanaged right now. He is definitely being mismanaged because there's no reason for your star power to regress like that as you continue to win. Look, this is the article. This is the article, y'all. This is on ESPN. Wow. Smash the like button. Promoter, if Canelo fights in September, he's going to make less. This is not even my words. This is Canelo's own people say he's going to make less. So he's golfing, and they still haven't found his opponent again. Just so you guys are aware of this, just so you guys are aware, Canelo, hold on one second, y'all. Just so you guys are aware, Canelo Alvarez, if he is intending to fight on September 12th, I think it is this year, Mexican Independence Day weekend, then he has 8 weeks before fight week. So we don't even 8 weeks before that particular date. So if he keeps that date, he's in the same predicament that he's been. Do you guys understand what I am saying? If he chooses, like he wants, the quote-unquote Mexican dates, September 12th, I think it falls on the 12th, the 2nd September or weekend of September, he has from today to then, he has about 8 weeks. 8 weeks, that's like the bare bones minimum an elite fighter should have for a training camp. You know, most training camps will probably be 8 to 10 weeks at the highest of level when you're a millionaire fighter. And once again, Golden Boy Dazn still hasn't told us who he's fighting. So how are you going to promote that? How are you going to promote Canelo? Like, this is not good. Crowd or no crowd, 8 weeks of promotion. And then it's more than likely somebody that is a cheaper option that nobody wants to see him fight. This is bad, people. This is real bad. I don't know what they're doing managing Canelo like that, but you can't just keep waiting till the last minute. You know, that's like so little time to really prepare and get your ducks in a row and get fans hyped up for fights. It's just not that much time for a multimillionaire type of fighter like Canelo. It's not good. It says Caleb Smith and John Ryder are under consideration. But look, we are not closing. Hold on, I got to raise it up. We are not closing the door on anybody. This is Golden Boy, president. Canelo's always available to fight the best. He always wants to fight the best. Which is so ironic that this quote comes out. He wants to fight the best and he's always willing to fight the best. But then a couple paragraphs later, this is what Golden Boy is talking about. Gomez also said middleweights Jason Quigley and Toriano Johnson would be under consideration. So Canelo wants to fight the best, but Jason Quigley, who just lost last year, Toriano Johnson, who got stopped by Derevchenko, got stopped by Curtis Stevens in a fight he was doing pretty good in, right? Toriano Johnson, I believe, also lost to Quigley. That's the best? Man, stop. Good luck to Dazn. The Dazn curse strikes again. Good luck to Golden Boy. But this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. This ain't it. It's almost an oxymoron that they would say Canelo wants to fight the best and he's always down to fight the best, but you're not even coming up with the best names. So sad. And then on top of that, Canelo's being mad at Golden Boy. Ryan Garcia's mad at Golden Boy. Amanda Serrano mad at Eddie Hearn. I mean, this just looks horrible, bro. Any way you slice it, it just looks horrible. Dazn looks totally out of whack, mismanaged, overpriced for what they're providing. Nobody cares about Maura Manic's podcast. I'm just telling you what it is. What else you want? It's not a winning formula to me. Who should Canelo fight? If Dazn throw me a bag, I guarantee you. Listen. My services cost. It's not. Don't you sounded like the op. I can find someone and do a better job than this type of shit. Trust you. Trust me on that one. But my service ain't free. I'm not, bro. I'm not worried about it. Canelo's not my fighter. I'm not a promoter. I could think of a ton of people he should fight that would be better, but you got to pay me for this shit. So anyway, that's my time. I wanted to continue the stream even though after it crashed and there was that little delay in the middle. It's just a bad look. And old media, they could get mad. They could hit the dislike button. I don't care about that. Kamal Oz, shout out to you. Triple G versus Triple G, Tony, and Canelo. I don't get that. Oh, Triple G versus Tony and Canelo versus Jonathan from Who's the Boss. Oh, yeah, Tony Danza. Good luck. Anyway, that's my time. That's all I had to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back with some more heat.